Previously in Mahabharata, throughout the long dark hours, the wise Vidura and the eternal sage Sanatsujata sat before the restless king, speaking of the immortal soul and the path of dharma. They urged Dhritarashtra to conquer his own fear and greed, warning him, "Death waits for those who are led astray by delusion and attachment to their sons. Do not abandon the truth for the sake of power." As the sun rose, the royal court of Hastinapura filled with kings and warriors, resembling a cavern full of lions. Bhishma, Drona, and Krupa took their seats with grave faces, while Duryodhana, Karna, and Shakuni waited with impatient pride, eager to hear the message brought from the Pandava camp. Sanjaya, the charioteer and envoy, entered the assembly hall and bowed respectfully to the elders and the king. With the eyes of the entire Kuru court upon him, he prepared to deliver the words of Yudhishthira and the terrifying ultimatum of the Pandavas. He announced, "I have returned from the camp of the Pandavas with messages of peace, but also with warnings of war that will shake the earth." Sanjaya's voice rang out, repeating Arjuna's vow, "Grant Yudhishthira his rightful share, or prepare for destruction. If you refuse, the Kauravas will see the fire of the Gandiva consume their armies like dry grass in a summer forest." He described Arjuna standing tall beside Bhagwan Sri Krishna, his eyes fixed on vengeance. Sanjaya continued, describing the fury awaiting them, saying, "You will regret this war when you see Bhima wielding his mace, crushing elephants and chariots alike. And the twins, Nakula and Sahadeva, will ride through your ranks like Yamadutas, their swords and arrows thirsting for blood." The warning did not end there. Sanjaya spoke of the new generation, saying, "Abhimanyu, the sons of Draupadi, and the mighty Sikandi stand ready. Be warned, if Sikandi confronts Bhishma, not even the grandsire will be safe from death, for Sikandi was born to destroy him." Then Sanjaya spoke of the divine protector, warning them, "Do not hope for victory against Bhagwan Sri Krishna, the slayer of demons. He who holds the chakra is the root of victory. Where there is Bhagwan Sri Krishna, there is dharma, and where there is dharma, there is victory." Hearing this, the grandsire Bhishma stood up and revealed a divine secret to the arrogant Duryodhana, saying, "Hear me, my son. These two, Bhagwan Sri Krishna and Arjuna, are the ancient rishis, Nara and Narayana. They have descended to earth to lighten its burden. To fight them is to fight destiny itself." Karna sprang to his feet, eyes blazing with anger, and shouted, "I follow the Kshatriya dharma. I will not be swayed by fear." But Bhishma rebuked him instantly, pointing a finger and saying, "Your dharma is false. Have you forgotten Virata? Arjuna defeated all of you single-handedly when you tried to steal the cattle." The teacher Drona raised his hand, supporting the grandsire. He turned to the king and said, "Bhishma speaks the truth. Arjuna is greater than the Gandharvas and Asuras. Make peace with the Pandavas now, before your sons are destroyed by his arrows." Coming next. Despite the dire warnings, King Dhritarashtra remained torn between love for his son and fear of the future. His heart trembled, yet he could not command peace.